We are taking a trip to Disney in California. Georgia Eliopoulos from the blog Extra Sparkles Please just came back with your family, and you've got lots of tips to add more to the magic.
Yes, it was just such a magical adventure that we had there. So there's so many different changes that have come up at Disneyland Resort, and they have 3 amazing hotels that you can pick from. There is Disney's Paradise Pier, Disney's Californian Adventure, Disney's California Grand Californian, and as well as Disneyland Hotel. So the great news about that is there's a lot of perks that you have. One of them being that usually the park opens at 8 a.m. for everybody, but luckily you get to get in at 7:30.
Yes.
Yeah, 7:30 a.m. And when you walk into the park, what's great is, you know, I have 2 little boys, 5 and 7, and they are running into every gift shop. And how can you say no to the merchandise there, right? So my husband's usually the one stuck carrying the bags around and all of that. Luckily for me, they have this ability to, whenever you're buying something, you can send your bags back to the hotels. So when you purchase, it'll be at your hotel the next day, as long as you're staying at one of those 3 resorts.
One of those 3 hotels. And if you've been to Disney World in Orlando, Disneyland and Disney's California Adventure, much, much more compact. And,
Absolutely.
And all 3 hotels, really easy walk to either park.
Yes, I mean, you have Disney California Adventure is actually just steps away.
It is literally like you walk across the lot. Right?
You are.
Yes.
And that's what I love about it. You know, when my kids are exhausted at the end of the day, they're walking 5 minutes back to the hotel.
Yes, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
You don't have that long bus ride like you do at Disney World.
And you know what? It's just, it makes a lot of sense how they've done it. It's basically like a little city in a way, you know? So that's great.
So I haven't been to the California Adventure in about 5 years, I think. And you're telling me that there have been lots of changes. If you go, like, man, the cars area in there is so amazing.
My youngest son, Asher, he absolutely loved it. And the great news is they have a fantastic show called World of Color at night. That is definitely a must-see. And then if you're at Disneyland Park, I would 100% recommend seeing Fantasmic. My oldest son, Mason, loved that.
It was very, very cool. And then they have, so I haven't used the Genie app yet, which I know is something that you can, there's a Genie app Plus and a Genie app, so one you pay for, one you don't.
Yes, so I think the #1 thing that you have to have is the Disneyland app, period. So what that does is it holds your tickets, you can make your dining reservations on there, all of that. That's your start. The Disney Genie is just a way to make your life a little more seamless, and the Genie Plus is $15 per person. The best $15 per day, yes. The best $15 you will ever spend. So in the morning, once we walked into California Adventure Park, you know, we wanted to go on the Incredicoaster. Well, we booked it with a time slot between 9:30 and 10:30. As soon as we checked into that ride, we had the ability to book another ride in the park and basically walk on.
Yeah.
So that was life-changing for us.
Yeah. So there's not that waiting and everything.
No, there's not. And they also have the new lightning lane passes. So you can purchase 2 a day per person. The price does vary, but then you get to go on those rides that you can't miss.
Yes.
You know, we did Web Slingers, a Spider-Man adventure. It was worth it.
Okay, we could talk half an hour. I could talk all day about Disney, but we've run out of time. So Extra Sparkles Please is your blog, and we'll get that link up at chch.com. Georgia, nice to chat with you.
Thank you so much, Annette.